Hello everyone, this is Professor 095 back with another news time for Vanguard, which is yesterday's stream, last night's stream. So without further ado, we get straight into the news, which is from yesterday night. So we have two new promos, which are also Ember clones. So these things have been popping up lately, and right now they have been introducing Link Joker and Your Nectar. So we have Link Joker over here. So we have Infrato Swallow, which is the skill. It's an auto on the Vanguard and Rearguard once per turn. Okay, so quite good. But it's once per turn, right? So when this unit attacks the unit while boosted, Amber Clone, so you need to Soul Blast one Soul again. Reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a grade 1 or greater unit, put it on the open rearguard circle as a lock card, and return to its original position if it's not. And at the hand, second skill is at the hand, so at the beginning of your right phase, if your Vanguard is grade 1 or less, you discard this card, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up the grade 2 or less card, form a mountain, reveal it and put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Alright, so what do we have over here is that Infrato Swallow can allows you to lock a grade 1 or greater unit, so thereby ensuring that it is a unit card. Not you can probably lock anything in, they're very good in the Saya. So I don't see people playing this in Deleters, Star Hops or Star Raiders, of course not. So this is good in the Saya, definitely. Then you could probably high roll a Volcall. We'll see if you can lock a Volcall at this one. So this is probably another extra way to help you to get Volcall, the grade 4 Link, the grade 4 30k for the Link Joker one that can lock. Another way for you to lock it, so quite okay, quite nice. And then you can return it, and if it's not a grade 1 or greater, it means it's a trigger. So you can put it on top of the deck, so you know what's coming, right, on the next drive check, right? So quite good. The hand is very generic. I think all the Ember clones that come upon and come before this is still the same thing. So when Vanguard is grade 1 or less, you can just free grade 2. Not, I wouldn't say a free grade 2, right? But it's just to ensure that you don't grade stuck. So yeah, I'm hoping to see. And you can write any other different cards. So I'm hoping to see whether or not Gear Chronicle will get one of these, and whether or not if it's going to be Steam like Ember, but we'll see. Alright, so one can hope, right? One can hope. Alright, so the next one is Your Nectar, so Horticulture Elf. So this also is a Vanguard regular once per turn. So when this unit attacks while boosted, so counter +1, you call a plant token to the rearguard circle, and that unit +5 time to end of turn, so which is quite good. So this is good for Asha, good for Musketeer and whatnot. Quite good. 10k token attacker booster is always good. So at the beginning of your right phase, cause Vanguard is grade 1 or less, discard this card, top 5 cards, choose of the wing, grade 2 or less card, reveal and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. So quite good as well. Everything is quite nice and generic as well. Yeah, so they needs to be boosted, and they have the same second generic skill. They already have this card. Alright, moving on, we have a new promo, which is Stealth Dragons to your Daichi Dragon Empire. So when this card is put into your soul or from the deck to your rearguard during a turn, cost you bind this card and soul charge 1. Alright, so you know that this card is going to be very good in Shoujo Doji. So yeah, soul charge, I think Shoujo Doji does really need to soul charge soul blast a lot, so I think it's good. And it's a stealth in its card name, so Shoujo Doji also gets the extra unit for them to use. Right now Shoujo Doji, I think it's not very meta. It's probably, it's not really that good, honestly. It's not everybody's cup of tea, you could say, whatever. But in the bind zone, the second skill, when two or more of your rearguards will put in the soul at the same time during a turn, so you can counter +1 and call this card to an open rearguard circle. So quite nice also. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can play this in Tamayura or something like that at the same time during a turn. Yeah, but it has to be same time, so I'm not sure. But Shoujo Doji definitely could use this card, alright? Honestly speaking, right? So next card we have Molecular Cloud Dragon, which is from front gate. So this is a once per turn auto skill. When your other unit is placed on the graveyard, so perform your order zone by your card's ability. That unit and this unit gets 5k until end of turn. So not very nice. 5k only for like what 13k attacker, 13k booster. And then you could definitely call this one. I think it's because you can call when placed from rearguard from order zone. It could be used for heroes. It could be used for monster. No, monster wouldn't be make sense, right? From your order zone by your card's ability. So prison, no, prison wouldn't work either. Yeah, I think Welstra would be useful in using this. Yeah, Welstra and the B heroes could be useful this one, but I don't see it's once per turn, so it's not gonna be super nice. I don't see the reason why people will play this, but so 5k buff is still good for the rearguard called and the one than himself. Okay, but that aside, alright, the next promo card we have actually is Knight of Soaring Wings Ricochet Petal Sanctuary. So this is on the back row rearguard. At the end of your turn, if you're Vanguard with Grace in this card name, okay, you retire this unit and choose a grade 3 unit card from your soul and put it into your hand, thereby ensuring you a Persona right consistently for Grace, therefore ensuring you to have a Persona right 10k buff to your front row and to your back row. So very nice promo in addition to the last Grace grade 3 promo, which I think is grade 2 or grade 3, the one that Soul Blaster doesn't give Grace an extra drive. So I think Grace is gonna get better with this one, so yes, it's a very good card. So definitely, definitely good. Alright, so next up we have Messiah cards, right? Isn't it? Oh no, this is the new alternate promo premium of Flaming Pony. Alright, Flaming Pony is the skill that I think is from set 5. It's good for Chaos, I think, or good for anything that is with like good for Arsenal as well, because they need to have like different grades and different names depending on what you want to play in your soul. So Flaming Pony's skills that if he's in the soul, then you can just bind himself in the soul and then Soul Charge 2, so quite nice. Tearful Malice is the one that is the very common Stoic hero order that Zonga and probably Lianon might play. I'm not sure if Magnolia will play this, but yeah, Tearful Malice is the one that retires 2 of your graveyards in order for you to draw one, put him in the soul and counter charge 1, so all the counter charging is still okay. And Charming Style Setzilla, I'm not sure, this is a lyrical card, I'm not sure what her skill is, okay. But this unit is called from the call to the rearguard circle from hand. If you have 3 or more rearguards, other rearguards, you can't have last one draw 1. Okay, yeah, quite good. And so they have a reprint of the alternate, so quite nice. I'm not sure, I think this lyrical card is probably needed. I'm not sure about Tearful Malice and Flaming Pony because I don't see a very high demand for them, but a reprint is still a reprint. And so let's welcome it. Alright, so we'll get straight into the Messiah news. So we have art for the new art for Flowers in Vacuum Cosmo Reef. This one, if you remember in the G series, so she is the G perfect card for the for Link Joker. Basically in the G era series, she gets to have a counter charge 1. So if you have another Cosmo Reef in the drop zone. So looking her coming back and like seeing her coming back is like super amazing because like I do like her art. Her new art is amazing. Just like Alim, I like he's a he, right? Yeah, he will have the same. I'm not sure if he's a he, right? He will have the same effect as the set PGs. So basically, what it means is that it's effect PG. So the ones that you don't have to discard if you have 1, 2 or less cards in your hand. So quite nice. It's the same with Arlim. So good front gate gets another extra nice non-monster, non-dragon card. So yeah, quite good. Alright, so we got to the right lines. Neon Messiah. So Neon Messiah, quite simple, quite simplistic. When this unit is being rolled upon, if you went second, draw 1 card. Very generic for all starters. But I really kind of like the art because I feel like the art is like super amazing here. I think all the Messiahs right there since like the art is like super good. Alright, so you have a Sleep Messiah, which is when this unit is placed from riding from Neon Messiah, you draw 1 card and you get Ultimate Eagle Messiah Crest. So basically the same thing as Mazer Gear Dragon. from the Chrono Judge right deck set. So when you write him, instantly you get to draw one and you get to have crest. So that's how you get the crest for the Messiah deck set, which is good. Alright, so moving on, we have Awakening, sorry. So Awakening Messiah, so Rosal Messiah. So this unit is in the soul. So when the grade 4 with Messiah in its card name is placed on the Vanguard circle, you may call this card to the rear guard circle if you call the card and soul charge 1. Okay, good. So the second skill when this unit is unlocked during your turn, choose one of your units in the same column as this unit and it gets 10k until end of turn. So very good in itself because you can potentially play 4 or 3 off in this deck because what if you so charge like Awakening Messiah in the soul, and every time when you strike a grade 4 you can always call out Awakening, therefore you probably can get another additional like free rear guard for you to call and whatnot. And soul charge is always good because like Alter Ego needs to soul +1 and draw 1, if I'm not mistaken, soul +2 or draw soul +1 or soul +2, I'm not mistaken, but they do withdraw. I think they soul +1 and draw 1, yeah, okay. I'm thinking of Alter Ego Neon Messiah because that one is the soul +1 and draw 2 if I'm not mistaken. Alright, you can correct me later on if I'm wrong, right? Okay, so being unlocked is also good because like he can also choose one of the same columns, units in the same column in this unit. If there's didn't say other, so it can also choose himself and he gets a 10k, so quite nice. So if he is being unlocked, he saw himself, he will get a 20k, so quite nice. I like it. Very good. Probably 4 off, but I kind of like expecting like Awakening would have the same skill as Smokier, but I guess it's completely different, so quite nice. Yeah, alright, there we go. And then we have Arrested Messiah, so this is basically our Link Joker version of our Upstream Dragon because they are both triple rares, I think. They are both double rares and they all have a very good GB1 skills. Alright. So yeah, we have Arrestor, so skill, Arrestor Messiah skill, Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks with your Vanguard, if Messiah is card name, this unit gets 5k until the end of the battle, and at the end of the battle, block this unit. So yeah, quite good. So he's a 15k attacker, so not the 11k attacker last time, because last time it's a 9k and a 2k power buff if he attacks. And just like the original Arrestor Messiah, he can lock himself, but the thing that is different from this time around is that he can lock one of any player's back row rear guards, which is okay. Which was back then, it was quite good. Now we have this one. Arrestor is yeah, quite okay, quite good. This until the end of the battle. So I'm not sure if this is like a once per turn thingy, but I'm pretty sure it might be not, because if you can just like unlock him, he could do it again. He could attack. If he didn't say that until end of turn, isn't it? Right? Yeah. So until end of that battle. Yeah. I think it's the end of the battle. So I'm not sure. So I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be like the whole one turn thingy. Alright, yeah, but you guys can correct me in the chat, but I think this is a quick card regardless. Okay, next Tuesday live stream will be 5 cards for the Messiah deck set, including Sacrifice Messiah. Sacrifice is back. Good information on the set 10 collaboration cards, which is Bang Dream, which I've heard. So quite nice. I've seen and heard it's definitely Bang Dream collab card, so I'm not sure how it's going to play in real life TCG. And more info on the history collection product, which is a PNB reprint set. Alright, there we go. So that's everything from the Tuesday stream. And the card of the day is Steam Performer Dodo. Alright, Dodo Bird. Alright, never mind. To be best in myself. Alright, so never mind. That's the text flavor. Alright, so when this unit is placed on rear guard, choose one of your vanguards, and this unit gets 2k until end of turn for every 2 of that unit's grade. What? It's a C card. Okay. Plus 2k for every 2. So if you have a grade 4, this is a dark state. So every 2 of that unit's grade, so means that it is, so every 2, if you're in grade 4, you're probably going to get 4k per itself. So it's a 14k attacker. Alright. Not. Oh, wait a minute. This could be useful in Griffo Gira as well. I just forgotten. Because Griffo Gira, if for every 2 of this grave, so you have like 5 times, right? So 5. So she's a 20k attacker if she's in the Griffo Gira deck. Okay. Another viable option for Griffo Gira in our states though, like another new card. So it's about a bit is common, but yeah, it's still good. Alright. Okay lah, still fine lah. I don't think it's really super. Yeah, okay. Bushy Road Rumble Online pricing has been put up. Okay, all Jets. Okay, so we have winner PR cards. Okay, so what do we have? 3 Chrono Jets, man. Chrono Jet Dragon, Chrono Jet Dragon, and Chrono Jet Dragon. Is this the original? No, it's not. This is the GB. This one is the original GB Premium V stand. Yeah. So this is the V series and the standard version, right? Though they haven't announced the white one. So we have 4 copies of the exclusive. So the champion of the Bushiroad or Rumble Online is 4 copies of exclusive PRO winner PR card, 1 booster display, 2 copies, 1 booster display, 1 copy of display, okay, and plus a certificate, third runner-up certificate. Okay, so if you get 4th, you get nothing, unless the certificate, alright. So yeah, that's a, okay. So top 3 participants, participation and top 3 playmats for Springfest. They need to see closer, but like we have Revere, okay. Top 3 playmats we have Eva, okay. Jiken Daiseko, research successful, the Great 2 Order. Alright, we have Reaver, Dragon Overlord the Reaper. We have Chaos Breaker Dragon, and then we have this one. Alright, I have no idea what this is. That mascots. Okay, so we have is that Revere? No, I think it is Revere, isn't it? I'm very shitty at Bermuda cards. Alright, so we have Reno over here, and we have Coel. So this one is the participant. All participants will get a copy of the following playmat, so they're good. So if you're in BR Online, you get this playmat. Alright, so there we go. Alright, that concludes probably the stream from yesterday. The news from yesterday's stream. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, like what your guys' thoughts on the new cards and the prices or whatsoever, you can just really put it down in the comments below, and I will look forward to hear from what you guys have to say, yeah, and whatnot. Alright, so I think that's all from my part. So I will see you guys on. I'm not sure if I can do a video on Thursday because I'll be flying somewhere. I'll be going to KL and I will be there for about 3 weeks or so. So I'll make sure that I can do some videos while I can. But for now, I definitely will update on the news. So if you guys do like what I'm trying to what I'm doing here with the channel and the contents in my channel, you can just like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. This has been Professor 95 saying out. Thank you, and I'll see you again.